Welcome to Resi-licious recipes. My name is Resi, and on this channel it's all about baking and creating. Today I'm baking a New York cheesecake, keto style. That means no flour and no sugar. It is absolutely fantastic. I've served it to people who are not on a keto lifestyle and who didn't know there was no sugar inside, and they thought it was really great. So come and join me how I make it. For the base of the New York cheesecake, we're using 120 grams of soft butter. We're putting in 100 grams of Erythrit, and then the recipe asks for 200 grams of almond flour. I have this one. I made this cake many times before, and I have to say I prefer the consistency of simply ground almonds. Also, anyone on a keto lifestyle knows that this is incredibly expensive. So this is cheaper, and I found that it's actually better for this cake. The consistency comes out a lot nicer. So it's a double win really. I'm putting this in and then go through it, mix it by hands. It doesn't need to be a tidy dough at all because we're baking this and then crumbling it once it has baked. So yes, go ahead and mix it. In addition, add a pinch of salt and add a little bit of vanilla organic bourbon powder. And quickly mix everything with your hands. And now we use the dough and we simply make flat circles. Doesn't need to be tidy at all because once they're baked, we will destroy them and make them really small. So the shape really doesn't matter as long as they're the same thickness. These then go into the oven at 180 degrees. So the base for our keto New York cheesecake is going in for around 8 to 10 minutes at 180 degrees. As I mentioned, you have to really keep an eye on it. The almonds, they darken a lot faster than if we would use normal flour. So you have to kind of stay with it. Just remove the darker edges and just smash them. Going in next is 90 grams of melted butter. Put it into your baked almond mixture plus the zest of 1 lemon. Then you butter a baking tin. This is 28 centimeters in diameter. You put in your mixture there and you gently press it that it becomes even. Don't worry about the edges because this cake, we don't really have an edge so much. You could do it a little bit up, but it doesn't need to be that high. It won't hold it. So it's just enough that it can hold the mixture we will put in. And once it's even, you keep it outside or in the fridge for half an hour, and then we bake it. The base of the New York cheesecake has been in the oven for 10 minutes only. Don't do it longer because you see the edges, they start to darken. And so now we make the filling and then it goes into the oven again. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees. And meanwhile, we make the mixture for the New York cheesecake. In a large bowl goes 200 grams of Erythrit with a generous amount of vanilla pod. I always use more than the recipe because I love vanilla. Then 2 eggs, 480 grams full-fat cream cheese, zest of half a lemon, finally, gently fold in 360 grams of sour cream. Now pour the mixture into the tin. Make sure your surface is smooth. And then last, we shake the cake. Our cheesecake is now going into the oven for 30 minutes, 180 degrees. And I put it at the very bottom of the oven. So yeah, see you once it's ready. The cheesecake is ready. We are using a wooden spoon and letting it cool off in the oven with a switched off oven, of course. With the spoon in between. Once your cheesecake has cooled off in the oven and is completely cold, we will cover it with cling film and put it in the fridge for at least 8 hours. Ideally, you keep it longer, 12 hours, and then the next day you can cut it, but don't cut it before. It really needs to kind of marinate and solidify. So I shall continue with the update actually tomorrow morning. See you later. The cake has spent the night in the fridge. Unfortunately, I made a crucial mistake yesterday. In my rush of trying to get things finished, I did not cut around the corner after it came out. So you see a crack has appeared, but it shouldn't influence the taste. The taste remains to be fantastic. But yes, I will cut this, and it's a beautiful recipe. So it turned out very nice. Serve it with a few berries. You can also put powdered erythrit on top, but I find that the sweetness as it is very nice, and it doesn't really require more sugar. It looks a bit nicer for presentation, but that's really all. So this is the end result, a quick taste test. Very creamy, lemon coming through, and seriously, you wouldn't know there's no sugar inside. It's absolutely great. It's really a cheeky dessert. You could bring it to a party and nobody knows you're not eating sugar. So a really nice alternative in case you would like healthier options. So try this recipe, let me know what you think about it. Thank you for watching, bye.